The sun blazed upon the Kenyan savanna, casting long shadows and painting the landscape in hues of gold and amber. The heat was palpable, a constant companion to the land and its people. Red dust swirled in the air, carried by the warm, dry winds that whispered secrets of the earth. It danced and twirled, creating a mesmerizing display of nature's raw beauty. In its heart stood a village, a circle of huts dwarfed by the mighty Baobab trees. These huts, made of mud and thatch, were humble yet sturdy, providing shelter and comfort to the Maasai people who called this place home. These giants, with their ancient gnarled branches, watched over the Maasai people like silent guardians. Their presence was a constant reminder of the strength and resilience needed to thrive in this harsh yet beautiful land. They had borne witness to countless seasons, their rough bark whispering tales of generations past. Each groove and crevice in their bark told a story, a testament to the passage of time and the enduring spirit of the land. Their massive trunks, like pillars holding up the sky, provided shade from the relentless sun. Under their broad canopies, the villagers found respite and a place to gather, share stories, and connect with one another. This was a land of stark beauty, where life unfolded at nature's rhythm. The landscape, with its rolling hills and vast plains, was a canvas painted by the hands of time and the elements. It was here, beneath the watchful gaze of the Baobab trees, that Amani and Nia's story began. Their love, like the trees themselves, was rooted deeply in the earth, nurtured by the land and the traditions of their people. The air hummed with the whispers of ancestors, their voices carried on the wind, offering guidance and wisdom to those who would listen. It was a place where the past and present coexisted in harmony. Children's laughter danced on the wind, a joyful melody that echoed through the village. Their games and laughter were a testament to the innocence and wonder of youth, a reminder of the simple joys of life. Cattle lowed softly in the distance, their bells tinkling a gentle melody. These animals were more than just livestock. They were an integral part of the Maasai way of life, symbols of wealth, status, and sustenance. It was a symphony of life, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Maasai people. Every day was a dance of survival and celebration, a balance of hard work and communal joy. And at the heart of it all stood the Baobab, its roots sunk deep into the earth, connecting the past, present, and future. These roots were the lifeline of the tree, drawing sustenance from the soil and anchoring it firmly in place. It was a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope, and a silent witness to the love that would blossom beneath its branches. The Baobab stood as a testament to the enduring power of nature and the unbreakable bonds of community and love. Amani, the son of the village chief, was a fearless young warrior. From a young age, he had shown remarkable bravery and a keen sense of responsibility. His father, the chief, often spoke of Amani's potential to lead their people with wisdom and strength. His eyes, sharp as an eagle's, held the promise of courage and strength. They were the eyes of someone who had seen the beauty and the harshness of the savannah, who understood the delicate balance of life in their land. He moved with the grace of a lion, his every step radiating an air of confidence. Whether he was hunting, dancing, or simply walking through the village, Amani's presence commanded respect and admiration from all who saw him. Nia, the healer's daughter, possessed a quiet strength that resonated in her gentle touch and wise words. She had inherited her mother's gift for healing and her father's wisdom, making her a beloved figure in the village. Her eyes, deep as the night sky, sparkled with kindness and intelligence. They were eyes that saw beyond the surface, that understood the unspoken emotions and needs of those around her. They had been inseparable since childhood, their bond unbreakable, their laughter echoing through the savannah. From the time they could walk, Amani and Nia had been each other's constant companions, sharing in the joys and challenges of growing up in their vibrant community. As they grew older, their laughter took on a different tune. It was no longer just the carefree laughter of children, but the deeper, more meaningful laughter of two souls who understood each other completely. Their gazes lingered a moment longer, their touches sending shivers down their spines. Each glance, each touch spoke volumes about the feelings that had blossomed between them, feelings that were as powerful as they were unspoken. An unspoken understanding bloomed between them, as delicate and precious as the first wildflowers after the rains. It was a bond that needed no words, a connection that was felt deeply in their hearts. They shared whispered secrets beneath the Baobab's protective canopy, their hearts beating in unison with the rhythm of the African drums. In those quiet moments, they dreamed of a future together, a future where their love would continue to grow and flourish, just like the land they called home. Tradition held the Maasai people together, a binding force that connected generations. It was a tapestry woven from the threads of their ancestors, each strand representing a story, a legacy, a piece of their identity. But tradition could also be a heavy burden, a weight that pressed down on the shoulders of those who bore it. Word spread through the village that Amani was to be betrothed. The news was met with excitement and anticipation, as it was a significant event for the community. A suitable bride had been chosen for him, a girl from a respected family who would secure his position and fulfill his duty to his people. This union was not just a personal matter, it was a strategic alliance that would strengthen the bonds within the tribe and ensure the continuation of their traditions. But Amani's heart ached with a silent sorrow. He felt the weight of expectations and the pressure to conform to the path laid out for him. He knew that his happiness lay not in duty, but in the depths of Nia's eyes. Nia, with her radiant smile and gentle spirit, had captured his heart in a way that no one else could. The weight of his responsibility pressed down on him, threatening to suffocate the love that blossomed in his heart. He felt torn between two worlds, each pulling him in a different direction. The thought of abandoning his duty to his family and tribe was unthinkable, yet the idea of living without Nia was equally unbearable. He was caught in a web of conflicting emotions, each strand tightening around him. He was torn between his love for Nia and his loyalty to his family, his tribe, his heritage. The traditions that had shaped his life now seemed like chains, binding him to a future he did not desire. His tribe, his heritage, were the pillars of his identity, yet they now felt like barriers to his true happiness. The expectations of his community weighed heavily on him, making every decision fraught with consequence. The thought of a life without Nia's laughter, without her gentle touch, filled him with a despair that chilled him to the bone. Her presence had become a source of light in his life, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of his obligations. As he grappled with his emotions, Amani realized that the path ahead was not clear. He would have to navigate the delicate balance between love and duty, between personal happiness and communal responsibility. The weight of tradition was heavy, but so was the weight of his heart. Under the watchful gaze of the ancient Baobab tree, Amani and Nia met in secret. The tree, with its gnarled bark and sprawling branches, became their sanctuary, a world away from the prying eyes and judging whispers of the village. The Baobab had seen generations come and go, its roots anchoring it firmly in the earth. It had witnessed the ebb and flow of life, the joys and sorrows of the Maasai people. It was a silent confidant, a keeper of secrets, and a symbol of hope. Their stolen moments were bittersweet, tinged with the knowledge that their time together might be short-lived.
I must honor my family, but my heart beats only for you, Nia.
And mine for you, Amani. But love cannot bloom in the shadow of duty.